Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Rita's Book Club. This week I'm reviewing The Strawberry Patch Pancake House by Laurie Gilmore. This is the fourth and latest book of the Dream Hopper series, and I was really curious to read it after we got a few glimpses of Iris. She seemed like such an interesting character that I wanted to know more about her. As a renowned chef, single-dad archer never planned on moving to a small town, let alone running a pancake restaurant. But Dream Arbor needs a new chef, and Archer needs a community to help raise his daughter, Olive. Aris has never managed to hold down a job for more than a few months, so when Archer's boss suggests he is looking for a nanny, and Aris might be available, she shudders at the thought. But in need of money, she reluctantly agrees. As Archer and Aris get used to their new roles, is it possible that they might have more in common than they first thought, or is Olive just determined to play matchmaker? So, as I was saying, I was very interested to keep reading the series and this book. I do love some good single dad trope, and I really love the glimpses we saw of Iris in the Christmas tree farm as Kara's employee and friend. Iris was very independent and hardworking, but I also felt like she needed some structure and to find her place in the town. She was always jumping from one job to another, and she needed some stability in order to understand what she truly wanted from life. I love that she found that with his family, but it didn't take away her independence and her art of gold. And Archer, I really loved how he was trying so damn hard to be the best parent he could be for Olive. He had his own dreams and was living his life in Paris, but he left it all so to be with a child he didn't know existed. He was trying to create a safe environment for her, and I loved how he did that from the start. Even without Olive talking to him, he slowly broke down her barriers and became the father she needed and deserved. I believe that Aries helped along the process, but it was truly heartwarming to see him fall in love with this kid on his own. He got to see and live a new life, one that he wasn't expecting to love so much, and Iris was scared of being a nanny, but she did the hardest thing in the best way. She listened to Olive and created a safe space in order for her to share her feelings about her mother. And don't even get me started on these two chemistry. It was present from the very first moment, but I loved how they were trying to fight it and along the way got to explore and get to know each other. Their relationship didn't feel super rushed, it felt natural. I loved that they kept talking about their problems and supporting each other, especially when it was concerned they were concerned about Olive. It really felt like two young parents getting to discover themselves with this kid along the way. In talking about the elephant in the room, I didn't like how the pregnancy trope was developed in this book. It was unnecessary for the story. I felt like it was rushed and used as a device, and the story didn't need that. I wish it didn't haven't, mostly because I was loving the exploration of a family of three between Iris, Archer, and Olive, but it is what it is. Finally, the sense of community these books give me is always a plus in my dictionary. I love to revisit the town and their quirky characters, and especially to see the other couples living their lives and their relationships. It's a universe that keeps expanding, and it's nice to get back to it once in a while. Finally, we are getting Annie and Meg's love story in the next release called The Gingerbread Bakery, and I'm very excited to read the tension between because the tension between these two is amazing. I feel like I've been waiting for this one since book one. As always, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram for more content. Thanks for watching and see you next week. Happy readings!